There's a growing concern in the medical community. Cannabis use is increasingly linked to schizophrenia. This is a serious mental illness. Schizophrenia can cause hallucinations, delusions, and problems with thinking and behavior. New research suggests that cannabis use, particularly heavy and frequent use, may significantly increase the risk of developing schizophrenia. A recent Canadian study published in JAMA Network Open sent shockwaves through the medical community. Researchers analyzed over 13.5 million medical records in Ontario from 2006 to 2022. The findings were startling. Cases of schizophrenia linked to heavy cannabis use had tripled in that timeframe. The study also revealed a concerning trend that coincided with Canada's legalization of non-medical cannabis in 2018. Before legalization, roughly 3.7% of new schizophrenia cases were linked to heavy cannabis use. After legalization, that number skyrocketed to 10.3%. This alarming trend isn't unique to Canada. A 2021 Danish study showed a similar pattern, with a 3- to 4-fold increase in schizophrenia cases linked to cannabis use disorder over 2 decades. While cannabis use poses risks for everyone, young men are particularly vulnerable to its potential mental health consequences. The Canadian study found that young men aged 19 to 24 are the most at-risk demographic. Nearly 19% of new schizophrenia cases in this age group were linked to cannabis use by 2022. This finding is particularly concerning given that young adulthood is a critical period for brain development. The increase in schizophrenia cases linked to cannabis use has had a ripple effect on public health systems. Hospitals have reported a surge in emergency room visits for cannabis-induced psychosis and dependency. Additionally, there's been a marked increase in hospitalizations related to cannabis use disorder and schizophrenia. The link between cannabis use and schizophrenia underscores the urgent need for targeted prevention strategies, particularly for young people. Public health campaigns should focus on educating youth about the potential mental health risks associated with cannabis use. Additionally, access to comprehensive mental health services is crucial. While this research highlights a strong association between cannabis use and schizophrenia, it's important to note that it doesn't definitively prove causation. More research is needed to understand the complex interplay of factors at play. However, the findings are too significant to ignore. This research is a wake-up call, urging us to prioritize mental health and implement strategies that protect vulnerable populations from the potential harms of cannabis use.